Hey everybody, I thought I would come on with a quick for me because I normally ramble on for 20, 25, 30 minutes. But this time I'm going to be following up on a post I put on Instagram showing 10 cards that I was sending into DSG grading, which is the old CTA grading from the early 2000s. And so the guys had a lot of experience. They made a lot of improvements, and they've done all kinds of pretty unfamiliar things to the rest of us. I'm not going to probably go into those right now because first I wanted to see how the grades were. I sent in 10 cards, and for full transparency, they picked up the tab for those. But I explained to them that's not going to affect my opinion at all. So I'm going to be straight, with what my pre-grades compared to the returns in that. And it's Diamond Grading Service, or Diamond Service Grading, so DSG. I don't know why all these companies have three letters, so confusing. That's why this AI company that I've been messing around with, that's why they went with robo grading, because I told them these three letter names are easy to mix up with each other. So anyway, I'm going to open that, and I'm just going to go through what my pre-grade. Remember, I'm pretty good since 1995, 26 years. I've been grading cards, all different types of cards, sports, non-sports, etc., along with postcards, photos, 8x10 photos. I've graded everything. And so, I'm pretty good at it. So this is my pre-grades. There's 10 cards on here. I'll put that here for now. And now I'm going to open up the return, the cards, and I'm going to see how we did. See how our grades match up. See, one thing that's important to me, and I made it clear to the boys over there, is that I want no special treatment. I don't want good grades. I want actual grades. And I sent in quite a variety of cards. Let's see if I can get these out without looking at the grades. Let's see, is that front or back? Okay, that looks like the back. Diamond Grading Service. Centering parameters or percentages. So I'm going to have to investigate, a little bit there, to get that, clear what that is. The, a couple of the guys from there are going to be coming up here. Now they're going to be coming up here not just to visit me, but to go over, some suggestions that I might have. It seems like people like to ask me opinions on things. Plus they purchased some of those MetaZoo packs out of the box that's being given away along with my autographed holofoil cards. The people, it's sold out right away, so I don't have any more. But pretty cool, huh? And these were made by the fellows at Collecticon, and the proceeds, 100% of mine went towards autism. Of course, our charities. So anyway, let's kind of do this. All right, now I'm going to look at the back, try to decipher what the card is, and then I'm going to tell you what my pre-grade was. Okay, this one is a Topps number 3 Venusaur. a Topps card. Oh, also I told them to pick the labels. They do different labels, and you're allowed to pick your label. So I told them, just pick the ones that you think look nice with the cards I sent in, and so I can evaluate those too. So you can look at those, also. Okay, the Topps Venusaur. I gave this one my 9 subgrade. So I would expect a 9, based on my, pre-grading abilities. And let's see what it got. Oh, it looks like there's 2 cards. Let me see. Hold on one second. Now I haven't opened these, so okay. I have to, apparently 2 cards go inside of a sleeve. So I'm going to pull out the Venusaur. And again, my pre-grade was a 9. Hello. Hello. This one got a 10. So it went 1 number above my pre-grade. 2000 Topps Chrome Spectra. So, and this one got a 10. That's pretty cool. So, I mean, they were all mint, so now you can go online with this barcode and you can see the 8 different quadrants. 4 quadrants on the back, 1, 2, 3, 4, and on the front, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you can see exactly what damage they saw. They label each one as 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 0 means perfect, 1 is slight damage, and 4 is heavy damage. So it gives you an idea, but you can see exactly what they are. And the way he explained it, if the damage is really hard to see through the case, then if it's a 9, 10, 9 or a 10, if it's a 9, I guess 8 or 9, that they'll go up the half grade. They'll go to a 9.5 if the damage is slight and hard to see through the case. So I kind of that part I kind of like. Now that's kind of a pretty label. It kind of matches the Venusaur. So anyway, the first test was the Topps Venusaur. I gave it a 9 pre-grade. They gave it a 10. Okay, the next one is the Charizard. Okay, the next one is the Charizard. My pre-grade was a 10. Actually a 10 minus. My pre-grade was a 10 minus, and their grade came back, okay, a 9. All right, that doesn't surprise me. Normally my 10 minuses are 40% 10, or 60%. My 10 minuses are 60% 10s and 40% 9s. Well, this one did get the 9. And this is the Topps Chrome 2000. So that got a 9. Okay. Now I'm going to do this and try not to look. Okay, this one is the Blastoise. Like you can see there. That's the Blastoise. My pre-grade on this one was a 9. So I would have expected a 9. And let's see, what did it come back? Okay, it came back an 8. A little bit tough on that one, though these Topps cards, are a little hard to go by. But anyway, my pre-grade of a 9 came back an 8 on that. So interestingly, my Venusaur 9 came back a 10, and this one came back an 8. And now I can go online again, scan that, and see exactly where that damage was. If you guys want to try it, I don't know if you'll be able to get it off of this. Here, let me. Maybe you guys can go online and see what that, what that says. So, okay, there we go. Okay, now the next one is, okay, Charizard GX. Charizard GX number 5V49 or something. So let's see. Okay. Charizard EX or GX? Okay, Charizard GX. I show two of them on here on my list. Let's see which one this would be. Charizard GX, Charizard, oh, number 949. Okay, this is the 40. I gave this one a 9+. Now, in my pre-grading parameters, that would mean it would have a 60% chance of being a 9, 40% chance of being a 10. So, let's see, I gave it a 9+. It came back, yes, okay, it came back at 10. Very cool. And again, you can scan that code in and see exactly what damage, if any, they found and what the centering, what the centering was. So that's pretty good. Okay, that's a 10. Of course, it seemed to me like with those series, Charizard's always got 10s, but I was being super critical like I always am. You know what I expect. Okay, there's 2 cards in here. Okay. One thing I want to see, okay, on these 2 they use that same label because it kind of matched the card. That's pretty. Okay, let's see what this card is. Okay, this is a non-hollow dark. Now I send in a real variety of cards. I send in different conditions. I send in different series, different sets, because I wanted to get a really good idea. I send those square corner ones with the tops because I wanted to get a proper idea. So anyway, this is a non-hollow. This is a non-hollow Charizard, first edition, of course, from Team Rocket. My pre-grade is Dark Charizard, first edition, number 2. Okay, this one, or number 21, of course. This one I gave an 8+2. Remember, I went different grades because I wanted to get a good idea of what was going on. So, okay, I gave this an 8+, and let's see what it came back. Okay, it came back an 8. That's it had a, in my opinion, it had a better chance at an 8 than a 9, and sure enough, it came back an 8. Okay. I mean, I'm kind of encouraged so far by this, because if everything was coming up higher, I know they were just stroking me, and I didn't want that at all. Normally when I do, tests like this, I do them anonymously. But anyway, I'm glad. Okay, this one was an 8. There you go. Okay, the next card is, okay, let me see. That one is the reverse, Evolution Charizard, number 11, right? Yeah, okay. Evolution's Charizard reverse. Okay, now I gave that a 9-, which means, in my opinion, it had a 60% chance at a 9, 40% chance at an 8. Okay, so let's see. This is my 9- pre-grade. It came back an 8. Okay. That came, down a little bit, but again, I wasn't grading these to get high grades, though I know I still get excited. So, okay, once again, that's encouraging. Okay, it looks like I have 4 cards left. Let me get these 2 cards out of there. Okay, what do we got? Okay, this is this is the number 9 one? Okay, this is the number 9 Charizard GX. And this one I gave a 10 to, which means, in my opinion, 100% chance for a 10. So this is going to be interesting to see if I actually got the 10. Okay, it did. Okay, totally expected. This got the 10. Good. Once again, the Hidden Fates, they're, not that tough of graders, but that got exactly what I expected. 3 cards left. Then I'm going to let y'all go to sleep. This card is this is a first edition Blastoise, base set Blastoise. On this card, I gave it a 7. No, I gave it a 7 plus, 4 dot plus. Okay, so Blastoise first edition, in my opinion, it has 7 plus, which means 40% chance for an 8, 60% chance for a 7. You ready for this? Okay, it came back the 8. And again, you can scan that code right there to see why it was an 8. It's going to tell you which one of those 8 quadrants, 4 on the front, 4 on the back, has what damage. So even if it's inside the case, you can't see it. They're gonna show you. So that one got an 8. I know you see the wide variety of stuff I sent in just because I wanted to get, different opinions on different grades. Okay, now open up the last 2-pack. All right. This is, oh man, I love this card. This is the Unicorn card, the Harry Potter card. This one I gave a 10 minus 2. So I was expecting a 10 minus, which would be a 40% chance for a 9, 60% chance for a 10. I hope I'm not boring you by repeating that. I'm sure you all understand now. But again, that's the Harry Potter card. Probably my favorite Harry Potter card. Okay, so I was expecting a 10 minus. It came back. Oh, well, it didn't change. I thought it might change like those TikTok videos where the girl has something on, she jumps, and all of a sudden there's something different on. Oh boy, not with this. Okay, my 10 minus, this is one that was way off for me. And so my 10 minus came back an 8. And again, all I have to do is go to this barcode, or whatever you call those things. See, this is the number 20 foil premium Harry Potter, unicorn. That's from the Harry Potter base set. And it got an 8 instead of the 10 minus. So, okay. There you are. That's cool, huh? Okay, we got one left. Actually, now that I'm looking at my list, I know what this is going to be. This is one that was actually showed on my Instagram, maybe a couple of other on this grading company's Instagram. They wanted to show it, and you all know what I think of MetaZoo. I mean, I love MetaZoo, big time. Love me some MetaZoo. So, okay, this was a reverse Mothman. This was a reverse Mothman. My pre-grade is a 10 minus. So I expect a better chance for a 10 than a 9. But let's see. You ready? What is that? 9.5. Okay, good. I got 1.5. And what that means is that to the eye, it's probably 10 quality. But inside the case, once it's put into a case, they know that damage would be hard to see. Let me see. Yeah, that is the same card. So this is my 9.5 that I had on my page. So that's no surprise of the grade, but it is it is interesting. Now you see that label they put on there is pretty nice for that. This is the reverse one, and it's a 9.5, which means there was some slight damage somewhere that they just wouldn't give it a 10, but it was such a super strong 9, they went with the 9.5. Whoops, and again, look that up and we can see why it got that. It'll have 8 grades along with centering and that. So this is the Kickstarter card, Cryptid Nation, first edition Mothman, number 3, Kickstarter, reverse hollow. Interesting. I'm going to have to show this to Michael Waddell. He's coming up on Tuesday, and we're going to be doing a live stream on my son Devin, Pokemon Prince. We're going to be doing a live stream on his Twitch, whatever that is, and maybe on Instagram Live or something. I don't know how they do it, but we're going to be opening up that box. We're going to be giving away a free box to one of the people who bought packs. They're all going to get one of these autographed promo cards, a King Gary card. Pretty neat. And anyway, I'm gonna show this to Michael and see what he thinks. I'm sure he saw the video on Instagram. He pays close attention. So, but that's pretty neat. Okay, so I got a couple 10s. I got this 9.5. One of the cards was a big disappointment, and that was my let's see, which one was that? Oh, that was my unicorn, right? My Harry Potter card. I thought it was a 10 minus. It came back an 8. So I'm gonna have to go on the website to see why. But that's one of the good things about the way they do it with the website, is that now I can go on there, and it's not just that one of the graders had a fight with his wife before going to work, but in this case, he actually saw something. I can be able to see what it is and where he saw it on that Harry Potter card. So anyway, okay, I'm going to give you all a little update on what's coming up on my videos. I have a crazy video coming up, having to do with MetaZoo. If you look over my shoulder over here, that gives you a little bit of an idea. So anybody into MetaZoo, they're gonna freak out. And then I'm gonna be doing a truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth video, having to do with Logan, me, and the BGS 10. I'm going to be the first. I was talking to Logan almost every day this week. We communicate, and he wants me to go ahead and what I didn't know, he filled me in, and anyway, to tell the whole story. So I'm going to be doing the truth about that card, about that experience, about the Mayweather fight, about the whole thing. I'm going to be the one you're going to hear it from. And up until this point, there's been a lot of supposition, but you're going to hear the whole thing. That's going to be within a couple days. And then probably the day after that, I'm going to be interviewed by Grant Navarre, the financial expert, who's going to be asking me questions about my Logan, Gary, and the BGS 10 video. So that'll be coming after that. Maybe I'll try to do the Logan. I'm one take Gary, so I can't edit. I got to be so careful about what I say, and I'm never careful about what I say. And so we get all these hate. We get these hate. Well, I think there's only a couple of haters of mine, that do videos and they cherry pick information. They cherry pick things that I say, and take things out of context. They don't put everything in, and kind of makes me look bad. One of them said F King Pokemon. Yeah, well, little bit sad about their upbringing. But anyway, how do you guys handle that when you get these trolls, these haters, who are just out to, try to, build up themselves or compensate for inadequacies, or, who knows what they're doing. Of course, I've had almost 50 million views, people watching my interviews, and we have a big love affair with all of us. But there's just two or three that I actually feel a little bit sorry for, because I would like to be friends with them. I'd like to talk to them. I'd like to, give them a chance, to get to know me, like most of you guys do. So anyway, how do you handle it? Do you just say nothing to these people, or do you get angry? See, I don't get angry. I'm too old to get angry anymore. And, plus I've seen people like that, for 67 years. I've seen, young people like that. So, let's see, I just got a message from Graham Stephan for dinner. Yeah, see, Graham is a real treat. He's him and his, he's a neighbor of mine, and we, get a chance to get together, and, I love him and his beautiful girlfriend, Macy. Savannah Smiles on YouTube and Instagram, something like that. And his assistants, Jack Selby and Alex, is getting to be a real good friend of mine. He does a lot of his videos. And in fact, he might be helping me put a thumbnail on this. I don't know. Anyway, I know a lot of you kind of like One Take Gary. So One Take Gary is maybe going to stick. But I'd like to clean it up a little bit. Also, these people take every word I say and they try to build negatives out of it. When sometimes I misspeak. Sometimes I say things, in maybe such a way that I shouldn't, so it looks bad, But when you do 100 interviews and you do videos and discussions, and sometimes you're going to say things maybe not quite the right way, or maybe things you shouldn't say, and so I understand what the editing thing is all about, but I kind of get by, and a lot of you people seem to like that I don't edit, that you just get me straightforward. And I know I ramble a little bit. I could cut out the rambling some. But in this case, I wanted you to see about the diamond service grading. I wanted you to see, I was really curious. And you know what? I'm kind of impressed. Now, I'm going to do one more diamond service grading video. And that is where I put it through a test. I mean, I'm going to use mallets. I'm going to try to crack those cases with hammers compared to PSA cases. I'm going to really put them through the test because they have a lot of claims that their cases are shatterproof, unlike CGC or Beckett's or PSA. Hit them with a hammer, they shatter. Well, apparently these don't. So I'm going to do a test this coming week, just to follow up on this grade reveal. So anyway, okay, I'll stop rambling now. I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know. Like and subscribe. Okay, please do that. I want to get your reaction, and most of all, comment what you think on all this. I kind of went over a lot of things today. This is almost 30 minutes long. I didn't think it was going to be, but do me a favor and let me know in the comments what you think about all this stuff. And let me tell you this: the Logan Paul thing. Just wait till you hear this, and I'm going to be the first you're going to hear it from. And Logan knows all about it. Okay, that was what I was holding off talking about it until Logan released his video on it. But now he wants me to do it, so I'm going to do it, and so watch out for that. And remember, Tuesday at 6 p.m. Pacific time on Twitch, it's going to be a pack battle. King against Prince, father against son, and the referee is going to be Michael Waddell, the creator and founder of MetaZoo. He's going to be the referee to make sure things don't get too violent. That's going to be on Twitch, on Devin's Twitch, my son's Twitch, Pokemon_Prince on Twitch, 6 p.m. Tuesday night. Live. There's going to be surprises too, so be there. Okay, all right, love you all. I hope you enjoyed this format. We'll talk soon. Check out what's behind me there. Y'all take care. Bye bye.